next rider, ladies and gentlemen, is Bobby Ewing. He's drawn one mean bull here this afternoon called Buckshot. Bull riding is the most dangerous of all of our contest events. You ride with what we call a bull rope or a loose rope. Bobby Ewing, get his hand into that rope on that bull called Buckshot. Watch him shoot, he'll be out in a hurry. Bull looking out through that chute gate, looking over our rodeo clowns. By the way, we got those clowns out there. The cowboys protect them. Once that ride is over with, they'll be in there again. Here he is, Bobby Ewing, on his trainer, right out of that gate. Hey, in trouble, but it looks like he has made the buzzer with a score of 79. Clowns having their problems with the bull. Once that ride is over, their job to move in there and get the bull's attention. He's got them all free right up on the fence. Ladies and gentlemen, our next bull rider, chute number 6 is Dusty Farlow. He's drawn a bull called Sundance. Here's a bull that seldom gets ridden. You can make it all the way to that 8-second buzzer. He's the one to win the money on. Dusty down there, hand in that rope. He says, let's have it. Here he goes. Dusty Farlow on the bad bull Sundance. Into his spin, and Dusty Farlow makes it all the way to that buzzer. Clowns are moving in there, get the bull's attention. Let's see, that was a good ride. If you ever saw one. Let's see what our judges thought about his ride. Listen to the score. He scored at 85.
Sue Ellen, you better be careful. You're beginning to make a spectacle of yourself. I think you supplied enough dramatics for one afternoon. Nobody's going to pay any attention to me or what I do. You're forgetting J.R. Believe me, I keep trying. I've got to hand it to you, Kristen. It took me 8 years to figure out J.R., and I managed to do it in a few short months.
I don't think I quite understand what you're getting at.
I was referring to my husband's little idiosyncrasy of always wanting what someone else wants or has. Isn't that why you'd rather Dusty didn't pay any attention to me? In fact, wasn't that what your little performance was all about?
He practically attacked me.
And I'm sure you did nothing to encourage him in the least.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's chute number 5 and our next rider, Ray Fred. He's drawn a bull called Smokey. Well, Smokey's another money bull, and Ray's a fine rider. Going up over the back of the bucking chute, eases down aboard that frame of bull. I'm slipping his hand into that bull rope. You notice the cowboy friend on the back of that chute pulls up on the rope for him, taking the wrap on his hand. That means he's about ready for his ride. When you see Ray get up close to that rope, you want to watch what his number 5 is about to happen. Here he comes, Ray on Smokey. Hey, Smokey's going at all that. Ray Fred. And would you believe he just barely made it?
And then pow, flat on my back in the mud.
I know it all seems like great fun to you. That's where my heart is. Bobby. God, I told you he'd show. Now what are we going to do?
We get rid of him real fast. Come on. Mama. Digger.
Digger.
It's all right, Pam. I've already told him he's welcome.
He shouldn't have come, Miss Ellie, and he knows that.
Daughter, stop trying to run my life.
Pam, your daddy's one of my oldest friends, and he's come to see my grandchild, and I'm glad of it. This ridiculous feud has got to end. Now, I'm going to look for Jock. You'll all go in the house and wait for us.
Digger.
Dennis is joining himself a good